To the great people of Raptoria, hello and welcome back yet again. Hi everyone, welcome back to Surviving the Aftermath. Raptor here for our continuation of the series as things are going quite well in the city, doing things a lot different and seeing what's different with the update number 4. Of course, our previous 3 updates we kind of took a little bit of a glance at, but this time after update 4, we're starting all the way from scratch. So in this, our 3rd or 4th episode, 5th, 6th, 7th episode, who knows how many more we're going to do, we're definitely making some good progress. So welcome back, and thanks for blessing our people by clicking and tapping that like button and giving them good luck and big advances. Today we've got ourselves a new wind power project completed, so now we're going to start seeing some electricity very soon. We're also going to go for the tough bearings update, so that way I can get durability plus 40 on that one and start producing power as soon as possible. I'm going to wait until that thing is researched before I start constructing them, as we need a few more parts to do so. But anyway, thank you very much for smashing like, and of course, glory to Raptoria down below in that comment section. All right, we need to get some more workers here. The only way we're really going to get people to come to town is just by making some more living room for everybody, some more homes and such for everybody to stay in. And everything else is going rather well. We've got food kind of coming in, and we've got all the jobs assigned for that, so that's really good as well. Looks like we've got more people growing up and becoming adults, so that way they can participate in all the jobs that are here. And we've got some people coming back to camp, too. I'm going to swing by here and grab some plastic, actually, on our way back to Raptoria, where, of course, our motto is... What is our motto, anyway? I forgot already. Glory to Raptoria, of course. All right, let's see what else there is here. We've got a little bit of this and that left behind, but not anything too much really critical that we're going to grab at the moment. We can always swing back to the gas station or the research sites to grab just a little bit of research that's left, but nothing critical at the moment. All right, now... I want to build a school as soon as possible, too, but of course, in this game now, there is a long line of things to research, so we got to constantly be doing that while we're waiting for certain things to be done. And of course, I'm not going to build any sort of electricity I'm not going to build power-producing buildings such as the windmill until we have buildings that also gobble up electricity. So right now, everybody's more assigned to food production. As you can see, it went from like 35 to 32, and it's bouncing around. So all of our remaining workers, all the people that we had, are going for things like working at the trapper, working at the farm fields, and transporting things around. Now that we have a new person working on the who's old enough now to transport, we'll make sure they're working on the farm. So that's going to be just fine. So we want to continuously make sure food is taken care of, because if we get a large group of people to come to the main gate, we're going to be in trouble if we don't have a lot of extra food to feed them. But it will be a good thing, though, to have extra hands here to start working on things such as more metal gathering and plastic. Luckily, we don't really need any of those at the moment. But we certainly need people gathering wood and also concrete, so I'm going to make sure we've got people assigned to everywhere around here. Yep, looks like they're assigned to gather whatever. Looks like there's plenty of supplies to be had and to grab, so that's good. What about up there? Oh, perfect. Wow. All right, so anytime people are free, they're going to be working on gathering, so that's good. Another small field completed. Good. Let's go ahead and put her on there, and we'll go ahead and get you on potatoes. And the research is complete. Excellent. And we got a specialist ready to go. Stand by as we take a look here at 50 remaining research points. What can we spend it on? Well, we may as well do the heavy tarps research. That'll increase the durability of the emergency shelter, and is required for us to get nurses, so we may as well always be researching. That's going to be a good goal for us. Back to the overall map, we've got ourselves Brock, who's ready to come on back. And he's also ready to get healed up after an explosion, so we'll go ahead and let him hang out at camp for a while. And our scout here will take a look where we find more and more bandit camps. So we're going to continue to kind of see if we can go clockwise or counterclockwise to explore directly around. Unfortunately, we've got a giant nuclear waste lake and then just a body of water there, so nothing we can do about those, or really not anything that we can do there. It'd be kind of nice if it were like Frostpunk, where we could build like a fishing dock there, a small little colony, an outpost to bring food back to the big colony. That'd be great. Well, good news, food is starting to increase. Excellent. Hopefully we see more and more people coming into the camp and or being born, and then eventually coming of working age to... Oh, look at that. The specialist seems to actually go inside the medical tent. That's kind of cool. At least maybe he did, maybe he didn't. I'm not sure. But I hope so. That would be cool. I'm going to build some more homes back here. So I'm going to make a little road that comes on back this way. There we go. And then we'll start extending and building houses back there. There's lots of trees there too, but it's not like a thick forest like that. So we'll probably save some of that land for them. And build a logging camp there or a lumber mill of some sort. Okay, good. Kids just standing around? No Fortnite to play. Look at they're lost without Fortnite and electricity. Oh, how did kids manage thousands and thousands of years until now? All right, well, unfortunately, we're pretty much out of research points, so nothing we can research anymore until we find a museum. And it looks like the fields are being tended to. That's great. And food will continue to bop between like 30 and 60 until we've really got some large industrial level farming up. But more importantly, the cookhouses, well, we got to research that too. But now, since everything has to be researched, other things take priority. Okay, let's speed up time then. Wait until the next day. And now we're on day 12, so we're really less than 2 weeks into this. And our people have done a great job of doing stuff like that, of building the entire colony and getting everything situated. All right, a good start from all of our people. Let's start here, and then we'll work our way counter, or rather clockwise. Ah, here we are, Mall Town, a town that is a mall. Wonderful. So here we are, founded inside a massive shopping mall. Stores have been converted into apartments, and other areas are heavily barricaded to repel intruders. Inhabitants are aware of what they have, and they fiercely defend their homes. They're very cautious and paranoid about letting outsiders in the mall. Someone would use the opportunity to knock on doors as barbaric friends outside. Okay, so we can trade with them eventually. You either bend the knee or get out of my sight, yeah. So this is the leader of Mall Town. So we'll come back later as we have a higher reputation. I wonder if there's a way to do jobs and such for them in the future. There seems to be diplomacy, but I don't know if we can do that just yet or if that's a thing coming in the future. Looks like there's a source of sickness. Let's go ahead and spend some medicine on that. We certainly don't want that to spread. And boom. Excellent. So we save ourselves a colonist, too. Good. And also lack a risk of a pandemic that could have possibly happened. Alright, the trapper's bringing in good amounts of food. We're just going to kind of have to continue waiting for more and more people to come in so we can expand the colony. Everybody else is... It's funny, we've got everybody basically gathering food now, so the next thing we should do is get research points and then go down the cookhouse line so that way we can pull some labor force away from food and then on to other maybe industrial needs. You can see all the stuff at the gate there that we've also gathered from the outside world too. I wish they would bring that in here so we could see what we had all in one place. Specialists are ready to go again. Let's go north. And let's go to this area here. Okay, we've got some explosive storage that's very dangerous and only has tools. That's not that critical at the moment. I really would like to find components. That's what I think we'll stop for when we have a chance. And I believe the airplane will have components. So we'll beat the crap out of that guy and then see if we can get some more of those. Brock is the right guy to have up there. He's the right man for the job. All right, more stuff coming in. Good. I wonder if we should put our food storage up here so that way people don't have to walk that far. Though I believe once we start making food, it'll probably be down here in this area. Since we have our trapper. Oh, I don't know. Actually, we have our trapper here. We have food all strewn about the map, so maybe we'll just put food gathering areas wherever, so that way they don't have to walk that far. Many, many, many things we can do to improve our camp, but as all things, they will take time, they will take workers, and they'll take research, so some things will stop us. Lol, the magnetic storm. Excellent. The air crackles with the faint smell of ozone. Devices begin shutting down, and power plants seize up one by one, short-circuiting components, starting electric fires around the colony. All right, well, luckily, we don't have any electrical buildings, so that really shouldn't cause any sort of a damage to us at all. Nothing. Even the lightning will strike, but I don't even think it lights buildings on fire, so we don't even have to worry about that. That's great. 2 colonists are now adults. Let's have Brock go over to the airplane and ask this man to step aside. Thank you, Brock. Yay. Cool, now we got ourselves, what was that, 33 components? Yeah, so we can get 33 components back to the camp. So that's perfect for building our windmills and solar plants and stuff. Oh. Ah, yes. The other thing that we need is mechanical parts. That's for the windmills. And the solar panels take the components. We need another person here to come to camp soon. Looks like some people are out of tools. The next thing we need to build is a warehouse. We need to build that now so people can get tools. And then eventually start storing clothes there too. Where exactly is that? We might need to research that actually. I don't know if we... Yes, we do have it. Okay. So let's put that here. Alright. So we do need to build that. More and more people becoming adults now, so that's great. I'd rather them go for gathering planks and concrete now, though, instead of plastic and metal. Although I will say at least one person into plastic would probably be a wise move. Oh, and good, a group of survivors at the gate. Excellent. And we have ourselves a new person named Panda. Let's see, they're very good at fighting, too. Excellent. Very, very good. They have 4 adults, no kids, 23 corn. Wow. So, oh, and lots of medicine for us and some clothing. Absolutely. Welcome aboard. I think we might need to build some more homes. Maybe not. Wow, that's great. Now we have 7 people. Glory to Raptoria. Excellent. Let's get some more plastic gatherers going then. And then let me go ahead and start turning on some farms. Let's go ahead and turn on 3. And back to the main map for Panda now. Dude, Panda's awesome. I love Panda. All right, let's go to, let's go over here. We can start beating up bandits now and start claiming stuff right away. So let's go for those components. Another explosion. That's fine. We'll make a couple of trips. And we're still scouting in the south. Let's head west now. Can we scout? Yes, we can. Okay, nothing important there either. All right. Good, and the construction has been completed to the warehouse, so that's a perfect spot for us to store tools and clothing. So we will need to make a tailor's and a tool shop soon. With the added adults here, I'm going to bring in more food. They brought in some good food for us, lots of corn. We need a cookhouse up now. I need to research that, but we gotta... I don't think we can build that now. Yeah, we need to find ourselves some more research points. Here comes the pandemic, or rather the electric storm. I'm going to keep things on speedy. They're going to pass fast. Let's go for all potatoes here. Back to the world map again. Grab more components. And continue to scout. Okay, bandits and... oh, a little pharmacy down there. Good. That'll bring in some medicine for us. Nothing too critical. Alright, 3 people standing by. Weird how it turns colors, isn't it? Colonist Evelyn became injured. Luckily, we have a doctor on standby. It almost seems like it's snowing. This kind of purple landscape makes it look like a winter night with snow kind of falling on the ground. Now, this is supposed to cause a lot of damage to any sort of buildings that require or produce electricity, or even store it, but doesn't seem to be happening today. Let's grab the rest of those. Another boom. Alright, good. Now we have the components we need, so we've got a good start there. Let's go ahead and scavenge those. Okay, we'll take a couple of trips to the hospital there, the pharmacy, and let's go north. Okay, cool. Alright, very nice. Alright, and there it goes. It is clear. Perfect. Alright, I want to get another group of survivors here in order to build some more buildings. I think I'll build another tenement building. And we'll need more people here so we can, as I was mentioning, building more buildings, meaning more and more people into our industries. We're going to pack them in like sardines for now until we've got all of our supplies situated. So we want kind of like a little neighborhood block here with a few apartment buildings. That's what the tenements are. And then we'll continue on growing. Good. Specialists are ready. Back here we go. Yeah, Raptoria is going to have a lot of good stuff here very soon. Oh, there's a little motel with fibers there for clothing. That'll be important. Continue to grab medicine and explore. Back we go. Beautiful. Absolutely fantastic. Fantastic with Panda up there. Okay, so we've got ourselves 3 idling colonists that are actually transporters, so they are doing something, and food is starting to improve even more. Good. My next goal then will make a beeline to food research, so that way we can put all of our efforts towards, you know, other things. A couple is arguing, probably about school. Yep, we'll plan to have kids educated. Yep, we will educate them. That is a promise. Alright, looks like the farm fields are kind of tucked into this nuclear mess. There's no real way I can make a nice road there, is there? Without going into the trees. And I don't want to disrupt that because there's actual animals there that are being hunted for the trapper. Which is also bringing in fiber, too. That's a real cool thing. Looks like there's a guy here. I'm assuming that's probably more components there that he's on top of. And Panda's a trained fighter, so let's see what he can do. Oh, he didn't get far enough yet, I think. Or he did fight, but he's got to go a second round. Yep, 25 components sitting there. Those are important, but not the end of the world. Not the most important thing. Okay, we need to get a sawmill up, too. I notice we really have a lack of materials there. But anything concrete and wood are more than welcome here at the colony. And it looks like there's plenty of piles of wood and stuff laying around. So that's just fine. So we need 25 wood for each tenement building. So that's quite immense. So it'll take quite some time to build all that stuff. Now, what I'm hoping... I don't remember in this game what triggers more people to come to the colony gate. I don't know if it's time or if it has to do with... Oh, the player has a lot of vacancies from open homes, so we're going to send him another group of survivors. So it's probably always a good idea to have empty homes, just in case you also want to upgrade homes, which means that, like, for example, we could delete the emergency tents and have people move into the tenement building. Okay, it's going to be a third time for Panda. Continuing to grab medicine. And let's keep exploring. Wow, look at that. It's like a giant volcano. A Ripper's lair. Okay. Alright, let's head back. So defeating the bandits will uncover more resources in the area, but I would say for the beginning it's best to kind of bypass those and just make a beeline to where resources are readily available, and then bring them back, then circle back and take out the bandits when you have a car and stuff. You could bring reinforcements and then have multiple people beat them down and then push past them. Alright, one tenement building completed. Excellent. There's 4 people living there. So of our total population of 23, each tent holds 6, and then the tenement buildings hold 8. So we've got 2 tenement buildings, so that's 16 plus the extra one going to be built. Bandits are at the gate, though. What's going on? Blackmail. Uh-oh. -2 medicine for 1 colonist. Let's go with that. They're holding somebody hostage. So we'll go ahead and get another colonist here. And the 2 medicine is fine. We're going to find tons of that. And I'd rather keep all the food. Excellent. Good. +3 happiness because we saved somebody. Good. Alright. I feel like we should build another medical tent soon, too. We're starting to get a lot more people. And we don't yet have the research for multiple on that one. Okay, let's go back to the... I don't know if we want to go to the hotel yet. I kind of want to keep scouting. Especially to find research points. So let's do that. Clothing there. This is a great area for clothing. The motel provides fiber and the warehouse provides clothes. Both of those can be made into clothes or used right away, so that's good. And then we need to move our boy here to keep gaining medicine. And let's clear out the Best Buy. Nice. So now in the next turn, Panda can pick up most, or not, if all of those electronics. Probably take a couple trips. Be cool if we could upgrade our specialists to be able to just be better in those areas. Like give them a, you know, if you give them a spear or a handgun, it makes them better at attacking. Or if you give them a wheelbarrow, it allows them to transport more stuff, or a trailer, or even a vehicle. It'd be nice to be able to use a vehicle and attach a trailer to it in order to use it as like a mobile resource point. Everybody could dump all their stuff into it and then have one person drive the car back with all the stuff in the back. That'd be really effective. Alright, we have an extra person here. I really just want everybody on wood gathering now, which it seems like they are doing now. So the second apartment building should be completed soon. So all extra hands are now gathering all of that stuff. All that extra fresh materials. Good. Alright, Panda, head on in. Okay, let's keep exploring. Oh boy, I want research points. I guess we're gonna have to try to get lucky on that. Wow, now we have 5 adults. Great. Really should build a school soon, but again, we gotta research it. And food is looking pretty good at 138. Improvement from our 130 from before. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to focus on metal now. It should just basically be plastic, wood, and concrete. Those are the things that we need the most. And the deposit for concrete was depleted. But there's still plenty of points to gather from. Lots and lots of stuff to gather from. Good. Alright, specialist ready for action. A group spotted crawling towards the gate. Crawling towards the gate. Oh. Group of people indeed crawling towards the colony, walking on all fours without a single shred of clothes. They drop a pile of random items on the ground, which they clearly have no use for anymore. One of them steps forward and says food. He manages to growl. Oh, well, unfortunately we don't have potatoes to do the trade. Mostly offering clothing, which would have been okay, but components. Yeah, I think we can actually get all these from the world map. We had that giant warehouse and also that Best Buy. So it's not like we are refusing the trade, we just can't do it. Weirdos. Okay. Let's see. The leader of the pack realizes what's going on, but instead of attacking, the pack turns away swiftly. Okay, weird. Okay, back to the specialist. Well, we can pick up clothes here. There's 25 sitting there, so that's good. They wanted potatoes, it seems. Okay, we'll try to grab the metal from there. And we'll keep grabbing components. Good. Alright. Yeah, a lot of those little random events pop up like that. It's always good to keep an eye out on what's going on. Alright, so I think what we should do now is build a tailor and a tool manufacturer. We do have the ability to make that. And now that we have the extra workers, I think we should put them down here. So let's go ahead and assign them to... actually, can we put it like back there? Yeah, let's put it on the back side of the... Yep, we'll put one there, so that's for our tailor, and then we'll put our tool shop here. There we go. Looks like we're out of plastics, so let's move that over there. Specialist ready for action again. Let's grab that metal. And we'll keep bringing some of that home. Oh, nothing else left at the pharmacy. So let's go south. There's a helicopter down there. And one more component. We're going to leave that to continue scouting. Alright, medicine we're not going to need. Really just need research now. Going to try to get research points. So eventually somebody could pull up to the gate and offer research for us. So that's good too. And they might want a crazy trade of like 50 wood or 25 fiber. Anything is possible. So we're going to try to keep all of our supplies up in hopes for a research trade in the future. Good, the tailor was completed as well. Good. Somebody should be to work there. Excellent. So now we can make more clothes. Good. And the tool shop is ready. Excellent. Although it's a little... I'm going to actually shut that one down for now because it uses a lot of metal to make tools. 2 metal for 1 tools. So I'd rather just find tools on the map and conserve metal. Because, man, even if you make 20 tools, that's 40 metal, and that's a huge amount. That's a huge, huge problem. All right, let's grab... Oh, wow, we grabbed all the metal. Nice job, dude. All right, swing back and grab the clothes. Guys out doing back-to-school shopping, I guess. We have some medicine down there, but we already did grab that from a group that came in. So I'm just trying to make a beeline to finding a research center. All right. Yeah, we've got to find a museum or something soon. Well, food has definitely increased. So that problem I wouldn't say is solved, but it's much better. And if we make a cookhouse now, we can keep the exact number of workers that we have here, plus 1 on the cookhouse, and it'll make things even better. That's going to be awesome. Good. Planks are coming in. Awesome. Second tenement building was completed. Great. And we could even upgrade one of these tents to another tenement building if we wanted to. In fact, I think we have extra room for everybody. So that might be a worthy cause of getting everybody into upgraded homes and allowing us to put more people in a small space. But we'll leave it for now, just in case there's a trade where somebody wants 15 planks or something in exchange for research points or something along those lines. Okay, continuing our scouting. Okay, so we've got iodine pills here and a research center, finally. And our main guy here actually is very good at research, isn't he? 2 versus 1, 2... Ah, Panda's just as good. Okay. Well, regardless, this guy can move more, and we've got 561 sitting there, so that's great. Hopefully there's more around. Good. Glory to Raptoria. A good find. Very good, indeed. Alright. So we could build electricity producing buildings, but unfortunately we don't have anything to really use them on now. I think the first thing we could do is a sawmill. But at this rate we need a little bit more workers. Shanties, tenements, yeah. Burial pits, gates. Oh, Pathfinder statue. Interesting. This would be a good investment for happiness, but I don't know if that actually does anything yet. I don't know if happiness has any sort of effect on the people yet. You can increase it, you know, +2, +5, but every time I played this game, everyone's always just kind of like neutral. One person has radiation sickness, -8, but then 5, but we should be in the negative right now, but it seems to be normal, so I don't know. Okay, let's go. Good. Alright, now we can start research again. Okay. Looks like a random bandit standing around. Doomsday Militia. Looks like there's just fuel there. Not needed for now. Anybody else have moves? Nope. Okay, let's start researching again. So something to do with food or fuel. I think we should go for the communal eating as soon as possible, so we can make the cookhouse, which also unlocks the logging camp. So we can build 2 things there. That's right, the cookhouse also needs to be supplied with firewood. So let's go down that route. We'll need a little bit more research points, but we'll get those by the time this research is done. So this is good news, because this means our colony can get bigger without us having to pay a tax of, you know, if 5 people move in, that means almost 2 or 3 would probably have to go towards food production. And here we are, another group at the gate. 2 adults and 1 children, bringing in some candy and lots of meat. Good. Yeah, come on in. Welcome aboard. We have our doctor standing by. Come on in. We now have 5 people ready to work. So these people then can go towards... we'll put all these people on working at the future cookhouses and the logging camp, too. I'm going to increase the amount of water we have just in case there's a drought. So I'm going to build like 3 more of these, maybe 2. I think we'll start with 2. There we are. Okay, now back to the main map. Let's go this way. And this way. Okay, well we now have 300 research points. And almost 1 more research done. And everybody else who has a free hand is going to gather wood and concrete. So it looks like we're bringing in good amounts of that too. Ah, and the research was complete. Communal eating then is going under research. And then line cooks, which allows us to have another person at the cookhouse. So that's a good thing to research later, just in case we need to produce more food without having to produce more materials to build another cookhouse. Alright. Well, glory to Raptoria. We've certainly grown now. Our food went from 30 to 200. Our population is approaching 30 as well. 27 people here, 5 of which were free for future jobs. And we're gathering materials like no tomorrow. Good stuff to see. Ah, there's a new town up here too, Sageford. Need patching up, don't we always? Oh, cool. She's like a former doctor or something like that. Got some good diplomacy with her. We can always trade with these people too, but I think we need to build a trade thing and not enough reputation to do it. So I think eventually we can do basic trade with them. We could steal from the local hospital too. We may as well do that. I guess they won't mind. But anyway. Alright, everybody, that is it for today's episode of Surviving the Aftermath. If you want to see more, and if you're happy that the new full playthrough is here, make sure you go ahead and click or tap that like button and let me know you're excited to see it. Keep in mind this game is available on the Epic Game Store now, but will come to Steam later this year when it's fully released. Alright, guys, I'll see you soon. Take care, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye, everyone.